Hello, this is that BMX guy, and today I will show what's going on with the Black Speedwagon. Now, I did a bike check of this bike, with fenders, all that stuff, and I may put the fenders back on. Right now the fenders are off, and I'm setting it up to be kind of a mini tour bike. The plan is next month to ride at Zion Lake in New Jersey. It's like 35 miles from the city. So I started making it more of a camping bike. At the moment, I don't have the rear rack on it or the front rack. I had a front basket. The front basket, on the other hand, the problem with it is that the front basket has issues where it mounts to the axle. Now, the axle is an issue with the in particular hub I have. The bolt-on axles, I have no issues with this, but this Nexus dynamo, it does have an issue. The axle just isn't long enough to use the basket. So I'm not going to use the basket. Anyway, I got the dynamo on here. It's wired up. I have the sine wave hanging up in there. The sine wave is a voltage regulator, so I can use it to charge up a battery, and I have a splitter so I can charge up the battery and maybe a light at the same time. So this in particular Roadrunner bag is set up as the electronics wires bag. It's not very waterproof. I found it out one day, but if I put everything in plastic bags, I guess it's probably safe. This bag, it can hold the phone, and it will hold food and other stuff just to get where I gotta go. So far, the bike is just set up for a day trip. I might use the speaker. I've been using that in the other videos. This is the jam box, and I can just plug it in and just have it recharge the whole time as I'm running it. But the idea is to maybe use this battery. This is an older battery, like I guess that's K-Mashi, but this can be recharged and charge up the electronics after it's done peaking off. Or I can just charge the lights with it as I'm riding it. All my lights are USB rechargeable and will hook to that mini USB. So we have at least the front rack started up. The front rack is a Velo Orange, I don't know what it's called, Corsair, Randonneur, whatever it is. But this one hooks to the cantilever mounts, and it hooks also to the center brake bolt in the fork, that hole. I had that mounted to the front fender, which I'm going to mount the front fender when I mount this thing. And then this will hold a bag of some kind. Maybe I'll get the Roadrunner bag, or I'll get the Swift bag that everyone has such a serious thing for. The Swift bag will be nice and low, because the lower it is, the better. It just makes it have less center of gravity. Well, anyway, yeah. So this is a vlog of getting the bike ready for bike camping. I'm going to say this is bike camping setup part 1, because part 2 is going to have, I'm trying not to show mess, but setting up an Ibera rack. The Ibera rack that you see here, I bought another one to mount to the rear. I just gotta make adapters to hook to here. These might be long enough for what I need them to be, but I might have to make longer. But the Ibera rack will be on the rear, and I'll even use the Ibera pack rack bags for the rear. Anyway, this is that BMX guy. Sign off, and thanks for watching.